And here's where the recording officially starts. Oh boy, I think I bumped up to like 480 and a little bit of maybe even 700 because I still have a little bit of data to spare. I might even still use some for uploading Pikmin, you know. But hey, we're on stream and we're starting the game. 2.3 in dev active. I wonder if this is my first stream on 2.3. It's been a while. Stream on 2.3 blah blah blah. Let's turn that down so I'm not so loud listening to myself. I shall rely on the audience for audio balance things. I'm sure you'll be able to tell if any monster chases happen, which I'm sure a few might happen on this eve, this Friday eve. The hour 52 remaining on the Eastern Time Board C-Bone, yeah, the C-Bone. And my chair being as low as it is going to go creakly crackly. In fact, my phone, I'm going to put you out of the way. Hopefully it's not going to kick anything around. Yeah, just checking stuff there. And we're in a lower area. Chat pause due to scroll. I could probably turn that down a bit. Alrighty. It's time to play the video game. I feel like I'm a little big. Gotta be a little zoomed in. In fact, I could probably push my monitor back a tiny bit so it doesn't feel so cramped upon me. I don't even feel cramped by my green screen the way I had to position it for this. Even changed up settings a bit. And it's not really gonna mess with the others because this one's specifically named Webcam Monstrum. Very monstrous it is. Get that, the view. And oh boy, monsters start spawning after there. I couldn't do any sort of weird glitch to get out of there. I think my colors are a little bit strange, based on a little bit of things you can change up a little bit for the mods. Not really super crazy. I think the mod maker is Precipitator, and it's working on a little bit more in time, but it seems to be having trouble with something in terms of cooperation of different coding apps, you know. I'm just gonna put those guys there. Maybe even the gas canister, like that. It's been a while since I played this game. I might have played a little bit within the past, I don't know, couple weeks. It's mostly been Pikmin time for me. Haven't even played Tetris for a while. It's like almost been exclusively Pikmin. I mean, I played a little bit of Age of Calamity last night. Pretty much the same stuff I did in the demo. I haven't even beat the demo. I just did like the first scenario. I say scenario a bit more, even though scenario kind of makes Dr. House come to mind. The very American voice, but still British voice acted by an actor that is British, Hugh Laurie. I don't know why I crunched my teeth there and it felt kind of knocky and strange. Gnocchi, even. Ooh, another foos. I like fooses. Let's get me a foos. A foosy. A foosy too. I don't know. None of my lips feel chappy. That's a weird movie that I've never seen, so I don't know if it would be weird. I think it is lowly rated. Got a fiend around. I don't know why I'd be going right to it. What am I doing? Cool. I'm surprised the chase didn't happen. Is it rounding a bend, though? Hi, dear. It's probably just chilling in a room. I guess he is around there. Now it's a brute chasing me as well. I hear a little bit of stompage. I just going to go for that. I'm going to go drop in some stuff. In fact, I'm going to just chill here on this sub-level. As long as things are going to be bad. Sub-level. Pikmin 2. I just only heard about a Pikmin 2 ROM hack called Pikmin 251 today. It's like over a year old, though. Well, I might have like briefly seen a little bit of stuff, but never actually fully looked into it in entirety. Do I even want to worry here? I mean, I guess he's coming close. I could just chill with an open drawer. Love is an open drawer. Could probably even bump that up for a little bit of lightness on my white face. See if I can get a drink of water while we're just chilling. Like when the water just trickles into the mouth. Water is quite refreshing. This is a paid advertisement for water. Drink it, and you will stay alive. Hopefully. Imagine if you're hydrophobic in terms of allergies, or skinophobic, that would just be so awkward. I'm sure maybe like different forms of materials within water could cause more allergic reactions than others. You know, the whole contaminated lead water or something, I don't know. Just gonna turn things off here because it looks like we're all good in terms of collection. I think I got another fuse. I don't even remember when I got it. A couple fuses at that. Oh, things are a little dark here. Going dark. It's bright now. Just dark at that corner. Or maybe there. Did I even pass anything here? Yeah, there was this. Just a hidey hole, and not much to work with. I like the weirdly set and labeled toolboxes, even low quality, even with me playing on Ultra, I'm pretty sure. At least I think I am. Even less quality, and the Switch version, which I haven't played for a while. Pretty much the only times I played it is when I streamed it. Maybe a little bit of messing around when my cousin was here, not on stream. Even though I would probably just be playing the PC version as well. Like, when a race, I'm gonna have multiple monsters while you only have whatever monster you get. Yeah, that's like my handicap, me being semi-seasoned with this game. No means a speedrunning expert. I just know the ins and outs. Unless there are suddenly new ins and outs within modding or non-modding that I don't even realize. Well, I mean, obviously the development is being more focused on Monstrum 2, which is delayed a little bit until, not fully sure, maybe January 2021, or a little bit into 2020, well, 1. It's definitely not going to be the year after. Yeah, got a short boy. I'm taller than the brute. He's a little brute. He's a little fat rastard, he is. Do I need another drink already? Just gonna crack that boy. Crack open a glowy one. I didn't even really take a gander what was in that room. Hunter eggs? Yeah. I don't know. Can I see in here? Looks like bolt cutters. The way I'm moving around. Yeah, I see yellow and I saw it all flashy like. Oh, my voice is going weak already. Going dark. It's gonna kind of keep almost ASMR but not really type of voice. Not quite the most ASMR-tastic game, but it's like a challenge. ASMR horror, like the very quiet games Markiplier would play, even though there's more like rage games. Like a quiet, world's quietest let's play or something of getting over it. Somebody's stomping about, probably a couple brutes bunching together, if it is our double monster of the day. I'm going with my standard mod settings of one random monster, then one for sure of each of the others. I thought I saw a fiend walking to the side, but it wouldn't be walking from that way. Could have been a bigger one too, even though I think like their normal size is like the max size they can go. Not fully sure though. Kind of going based on conjecture, but things I might or might not know. Alright. Sticking one's nose where it doesn't belong. No further things. I'm going to take this all with me. Maybe not the flashlight, or maybe so. Maybe if another monster were to chase me, like not the hunter, or something else, get some different music to work with. But we're fine as long as we stay away from it. Want to reposition my keyboard a bit. Now my keyboard piano where we can go. Why is I not playing music? Like a max volume, hopefully. Hope it's not like breaking or something. Been a little bit strange lately. Yoink. Try that. Yeah, that was kind of concerning, unless there's like something hooked in somewhere. Not there, not there, not there. How about this? Man, kind of varied about that one. I just need to replug plugs a bit more betterly, or try with hardwired headphones, which would be kind of not too good if I wanted to perform not in connectedness. Alright, I'm just gonna drop this guy there. Flashlight. I hardly ever play with the flashlight, but I'll stick with it for a minute. Unless I start to find a bunch of more items. It kind of just stops you in your tracks. Pretty sure all the monsters are kind of farther out. I mean, there could still very well be a hunter spawn over here. Because they kind of travel by event. That's how they work. Haha, stayed out of line of sight well enough. Oop. And I did again there. Kashumpi. Kamei. Sometimes I think that's like a centaur, but it's not. Just a jockey or something. Or, you know, just a simple horse rider. But it could be a lot more than simple. Vernon's store. Yeah, maybe not a horse racing thing, even though it did show like a weird jersey number or whatever. I'm not super keen on horse racing terminology. But as weird as I am, that could just be something I suddenly learn a lot about. For some reason, the past week or so, I've been watching a lot of virtual railfan live streams. I've just been like having them off to the side. It's like, hey, train cool, train fun, train go zoom, and train go honk, of course. Anything here like a glow stick? Of course there is. I was like reaffirming the question when the answer was already known. Gotta bite my lip to get going. Did I grab like another thing? Dude's getting stumpy. I better start to move a little bit. I feel like I tossed down. Well, I mean, I see a fire extinguisher over there. Decent perpetuity stock of them. Let's move up a little bit. I thought I heard brief fiend sounds, but just the way the ambience is going on. Oops, somebody's blibbing blobbling. Blim blim blomblin. Probably the most imminent threat as of now could be the hunter, especially if it were to spawn. Nope. No spawning allowed. Toss you over there. I always like want to use right click to throw, as if it's Amnesia or something, even though I don't play Amnesia that lot. I mean, maybe a little bit of Amnesia Rebirth on the mind when I played that in later-ish. I wanted to say March for some reason, but that was not the month of release, being October. Lights aren't powered, so I don't have to worry about loud noises. Although, it could be strategic. Somebody's around. Hello. Get on out of there. Hopefully it's not still detected to me. I don't know. It's a strange one. Hello, boy. Is music gonna switch around now to brute mode or hunter mode? Yes, we're in the bwam of the hunter right now. Just in hide and seek mode. With a couple of monsters here. Don't want to get juggled from one into the other. Shine your light down on me with a little bit of a different hue because of the color slight changing I did. I just like enter random numbers each time. It doesn't even change it that much. Like just different shades of yellow, orange, red, you know. It needs to be more modding. I want to make it like a big old green boy. The jolly, angry green giant or something. Jolly but angry at the same time. Like, imagine Green Santa. He'd be like super angry. It would make sense for there to be a Green Santa because it's like red and cream being the Christmas colors. Cream. My favorite color is cream. If you want to switch that stuff around. He joined the Narmy and the AV. Alright. Is he just like dancing around? A little bit of dancing to be done. Just making his way over there. Not quite downtown, but somewhere. Alright, doesn't really tie to other rooms here anyway. Not much a threat. But I do have a lot of items on hand. And in utero, imagine that. Just place your items there. That'd be strange for our prisoner with no head, because that's how it's designed out to be. But they do have heads in Monstrum too. They are test subject prisoners. Prisoner says compromised. Moonpool magnetic clocks engaged. I've only streamed it once because I didn't realize that the closed beta was ending so soon. The streamable one, I didn't stream. That would have been bad. I played a decent deal of alpha. Uh-oh, seems like a fiend's coming to town as well. A fiend indeed. A fiend in need as well. It's been a minute since audio checking, so let's do audio checking. Of course, it's going to take a while to load it now. Might as well just let the game run a minute. And while I hide in a locker a moment as well. Okay, maybe not. The fiends seem to be the greatest threat, and the light isn't as flashy now. Alright, got these rooms nice and explored. I want to like make some sort of memory. Oh, sometimes that would coax out the hunter, just tossing things about, so I gotta be careful with that. Hear a little bit of hissing and sighing, kind of the brute. I think that egg sack wasn't there before, so a 50-50 chance of spawning the hunter. Good thing another one there. Get out of line of sight. Yeah. I'm so good at line of sight avoidance. Even though attention spans could be different. And cameras, oh, now it's playing. And scared me more than anything so far. It's just tense when you got chase music going on. I like raise my voice a couple decibels when I get in chased mode. I don't know. I would like to take another drink, so I think I will take another drink. This game scares the heck out of you. Hello, good gamer. Even as much as of this game I've played, it does scare me on occasion, or keep you nice and tense. Satisfying drinks of water. I was just stopping the flow so it didn't release the kraken upon me. The kraken of ice. Hopefully not going to crack the ice upon me. Alright, still gotta briefly go in this room. Uh-oh, I guess the monster has been through here. Probably like the brute when it came around at one point. Based on the broken lookingness of all that. Except not there. Here's the awkwardly good hiding place. I thought that was like hunter egg. But it's just like the weird drapey outside window canopy or something. That I hardly ever think about. If that even is a thing. Oh yeah, it's like the raft hanging over. That's what it is. I don't know what I'm so concerned about. I got all these fire extinguisher sprays. And even more can pick up down on deck 5. Might have subconsciously seen one here on deck 6, but based on this, doesn't seem to be the case. I thought somebody's walking down above me. Wait, is there one here? Rounding the bend? No? Okay. Thought I saw brief appearances. What? That's a weird way to tie together. Just a weird little... I mean, yeah, I guess it's there for the camera's setup. So it kind of makes sense. A little bit of stealth RNG. Somebody's coming close. Preemptively hiding. Just a slow burn. Get it? Because the brute is a Bernie boy. He's a big old Bernie bro. Just like in his broody voice, the millionaires and the billionaires are roaring at you. And you gotta roar back. I don't know. Is there a particular deck that they spawn on? I'm pretty sure it might be kind of based on where you yourself spawn. So, since I spawned in the lower cargo decks, it's probably within the same area. Probably not on the same floor. Obviously, it takes a couple minutes. If you set it on the normal settings, there's like a thing where you can have them immediately spawn as soon as you pass through, and not have the startup timer. But it's a strange conundrum about it. And something that's kind of in my mind right now, because I haven't streamed for a little bit. I'm kind of falling behind on my day limit, but I think if I pass into midnight tonight, it could count as a double day and get me back up to the 7 requirement. And then otherwise, of course, I still gotta balance out that viewer requirement. Not really the best place to play this game within. Alright, gotta watch for the hunter. Brute's coming around the corner there. And the hunter there! Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Hide under here. And I think I hear another one starting to spawn, so it must be our double monster there. The game is modded, by the way, in case anyone needs to be into the looped about it. Hello there! Now don't mess up like has seemed to happen before, where it just keeps on walking into the table. Must be an effective glitching of the modifications, you know. Especially in a botsy room like this. Hello there. Goodbye there. Haha. You are trapped, briefly. Okay, hopefully it's not still out and about. I don't know if the brute's up here or not either. I did a couple sprays there. In fact, well, there's a new one, so how about that? Gonna toss that one away. Then refresh with this guy. Very nice. Oh, someone's still walking around. Another fuse, yay. Could definitely take care of the engine room. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure the secondary hunters despawn as well. The first one should be fine. After de-initiating out of the chase mode and hunting. I mean, you might have walked out of that room a little bit, so that could have added time. Don't know. But we'll just see about it. Just gotta straighten out the back a bit. Hopefully my posture's fine. I was like kind of leaning forward because of positioning. I mean, here. Let me actually try to go for a little bit of better posture. Closer up to my desk. La-di-da-di-da. Slob on me, brute. I'd rather him not do that. Especially with his heatiness, and he could choke me out. Even though that could be a kink to some. Brute choke fetish. Okay, no further discussion of that. Get those artists going. Unless, I'm sure this already is a thing. Because, you know, how rule Trump Catra works. Try to skirt around the terminology. The Frenchies know what it be about. Hopefully that's not too derogatory to say. I don't mean it in a derogatory sense. Somebody's stomping. Oh, hello. You probably saw me, so let me just grab this. Yeah, we're fine. The hunter's coming as well. It's gonna chill right here for a moment. I think it's just coming out there. Yeah, we're just gonna make a little escape like it is. Very nice. I don't know why we're doing that again. Did I do a spray? Yeah, I think I did a spray with that one. Because there was a mini fiendy boy coming close. So we do know now that the hunter is our double boy, double barrel, double bubble blowing baby, bickerbacker. I don't know. Knickerbocker. It was like such an awkward episode of Pokemon. Like they had to very carefully say the words so as not to sound not cool, you know. I think I'll go back to the lower decks, even though I'm kind of am pretty good down there. Started on number 3. I'm pretty sure I combed it well enough. Actually, I did start to have monster encounters before getting fully out, so I might want to just do a quick sweep while we're far enough away. Sometimes my mouse gets a little weird. I just gotta reposition. I must have previously spawned here. Alright, a bit of activity going on. Alright. Starting room was right to there. Already have all the notes, so no need to grab and read. Unless the game's weird before. Yeah, I got 21. We're fine. They got filled in. Sorry if I didn't read that message for too long, but which of the monsters are easier for me? I would say objectively the easiest is the hunter because of the whole spawning thing and it has to roar before it starts to chase in technicality. And the whole abilities to trap it up a bit more than others. Trap it up and trip it up. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna hold off on that. Maybe if I get my egg timer back. Oh yeah, I gotta go way back to deck 7. Hopefully it didn't get broken. That usually is a common occurrence for a multi-monster modding mansion. Somebody's adjusting their junk down there. Alright, let's go down here again, because I also had a mini broody boy encounter. Big Tiny. That's a Walking Dead character. Alright, yeah. Nothing past the steam pissing. There's like one of the mini YouTubers, I want to say Camcheck Fisco. Oh man, it's the piss valves again. Nobody here. No. Anybody there? Somebody could have seen me from the way on distance. The Wayland Yutani. Here. Oh, I thought I saw like that right here was like kind of phasing about like the artifacts associated with the brute. Man, the brightness is kind of high there. I could even like turn the game gamma down. Kind of change things up a little bit. Graphics. Gamma. Beta. Making me need to play more Sonic Adventure DS because I pretty much did. Well, I did the whole story mode for Pikmin 3 Deluxe on YouTube. Well, up to episode 10 is uploaded, 11 scheduled for 8 a.m. It's not quite midnight yet, but it'll release. Kind of a better brightness level, even though you gotta be more considerate about how it translates into things for the audience on the websites, but that's kind of the intention for horror games, a little bit of darkness, where darkness prevails. Alright, excuse me. Just gonna keep an open drawer if there is an item on a lower one, like this one. But I already got it, so... yeah, I was like holding my right click for a moment. Ooh. I thought that was a walking around sound instead of just a simple sloshing about. Can I kind of see through there? Yeah, not really. There's like a weird mod you can do as well. You can like choose the type of door that appears in each place. You can make them all look like cabin doors or whatever. Hello? Goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Sounds like... okay, might have already been spawned, might have not been. Just be careful, I knew this was going to be a thing that would happen. Alright, let's make a decent escape out of here. I'm surprised I am making it out alive as I'm going right now. Not really keeping track of my sprays, that'd be cool, mod. Track how many sprays you have in each thing. I don't think that's an option. Engine room. I got a couple fuses. I just gotta use one there. Like, do a little bit of juking, but I'm not gonna worry about too much cargo junk right now. As long as I stay out of the line of sight for the fiend, especially with doors, you know. Pretty sure they wouldn't be too chasey right now. Oh, I think the fiend's coming right there. He's a little guy. They're all kind of little guys for me. Even though I think the hunters are kind of bigger. I hadn't really gotten a good size comparison based on their normalness. They almost look normal. Maybe a bit smaller. So, I think that kind of applies to all of them. Yeah, I still got that little chase swell going on. It's always that way for the fiend, it seems. Like, whenever the stuff ends, it does like a final swell like that. Bing, bing, bing. This game makes you stop, your username stop from being sensical. Yeah, you become Bad Gamer 3200, just a shell of your former self. Why am I finding so many of these things? I don't even need that much. I mean, that's just an indicator that I can play with fire more than anything. Because I got that ladder at the helipad deck. Careful here. Listen for sounds of monstrous dudes. Not so fond of fish. Or Monstrum. I was playing it, yeah, it was also a thing. It was like, wait a second, there'll be eggs there. It's an egg sack. Good thing I'm in a spot to where I can go lower. Wow. 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 Good thing I'm not running straight first into anything else, even though I'm kind of in the same neighborhood as before. Deck 2. Just be sound sensing. Alright, guess I'll just make my way back up. I feel like I've already tossed down a bunch of glow sticks, or at least I should have around here. Let's do this another once over. Gotta remember there's a thing I can break into. I don't really want to use a radio right now. It'd be more about messing around with monsters than anything. So let's see. My egg timer might still be around because a few of the monsters were in chase mode. Dapesh mode at that. Make sure it's like not a brute around here or anything. Pretty sure they're all kind of stuck down that way anyway, so I'm sure their pathfinding is starting to make the way over to me, especially me just running about, but doesn't really make much of a difference. Distance is fine to do. Even 360s. Yeah. Even though it's like a 270 that got resolved with the final 90 mathematikified over time. Yeah. That is a word that definitely exists. Oh man, I thought it wasn't really in that range. Let's listen to some audio logs.
Hey Mom, hey Dad. This is recording number 5, I think? Anyway, it's the 14th now. We're looking into the...
No, it's the 20th.
So, yay.
Yay.
The lower decks.
Indeed, that's what I did.
People showering scarier though? Like a big
Stinky. Let's go back in there. Play around with you. You didn't even stick around that much. Just like, anybody in here? Nope, goodbye. But let me check again. Maybe again here in a moment. Just mess around with this, maybe. While they're sticking around. Alright, allow me to do. Checking the audio. Checking the audio. Yeah. You always have to hear it twice when I do it. Depending on if it loads in soon enough. For me to check it. The way that username is colored on my secondary monitor there is like a little bit blurry, but it's fine. I'm not really a stingy individual about username colors. Yeah, this is my jam right here. It's kind of made a jam, the hunter is. Boink. Alright, let's search some drawers. Maybe some more fuses that I totally need. I mean, I might eventually need them for power lock a door in the lower decks. Let's do that kind of preemptively. In case the fiend comes around or the hunter starts to break it down. Every one of the wooden doors you can are completely soundproof. Oh, oh, hello. Good thing I did that, because otherwise I would be a big screwed. So, good gamer, do you usually play this game on PC or on console? Because I notice with what little I've played on console, Switch particularly, sound design is a little bit stranger, but I think it might have been patched a little bit as well. But I haven't really played enough. Oh, you play on net spots? Yeah, that might be why. Do you do a full headphone setup or just raw dog it with the outside world sounds? Hey dear. I thought I was hearing the search music. That's all I'm going to be kicking in maybe now. Hello dear. Not even gonna. On out of here, Hugo. Mr. Hugo. Hugo the Hunter. Alright, so you do wear headphones with it. So it's certainly practically soundproof. Well, I mean, there's no proof of sound to not go through now, because there kind of is no door for me. I didn't hold the door well enough. I mean, the latch did. That was probably a little bit noisy. My water kind of settling there. Let me push it forward a little bit so it's a bit less noisy. Settling through my ice. And I can guarantee you that's what it was, nothing else. No frog or anything in my room. Hopefully, at least. I don't even know what I'd rather have be in my room, like a giant spider or a small frog. Well, I mean, maybe a small, tiny frog. I feel like I might have had a situation like that in Florida. Whereas, I'm in Indiana right now. Not that there aren't small frogs here. Not too often. Sometimes you would think crickets are frauds with them being kind of small and hoppy, but a little bit risky there. It's not on solid light, but oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Not gonna bother locking. We're just gonna keep it safe. Oh, is that a little bit of growing glitch going on? Hasn't really even been that long. Only been 30 minutes on recording. Wow. I mean, yeah, I guess it was a few minutes on the pre-stream intermission as it is. And of course, me having recorded LP videos rather than doing streams a little bit recently. Yeah. Gotta get back in the swing of streaming. But hey, Pikmin 3 Deluxe was kind of an easier game to LP because it's pretty linear. You wouldn't really have to edit that much unless, like, I'm going to reset the day and replay up to the point I currently was. There was a little bit of that for day 11, which releases at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, you know. Exclamation YT if interested in the YouTube uploads. Clickety-clockety woods. Banjo-Kazooie, a game I haven't fully played through, which kind of sounds like blasphemy for Gamer World. Alright. You know what, Mr. Fiend? You're gonna get sprayed. And you're gonna let me leave. Haha, here comes the hunter. Do-do-do-do. Toilet. Wash your toilet. Never forget about it. If I was still doing like LP style this game, do not toast yourself and remember, wash your toilet. Okay, it's kind of risky to do that. Go, 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 go. I just don't want the door to get broken down, even though still might be in enough chase mode to break it down. Let's see about it. I see him out there. Yep. He's just opening, not bashing it down. See, it was kind of a little bit of strategy. A little bit of door protection, layering. We're going to do a little bit of lariat as well. I think it's sprayed kind of strangely, even though the Fiend is pretty close as well. Not really much of a better hiding room. But hiding is possible nonetheless right here. I think, I don't even know like how many sprays. I'm pretty sure I've been using that one. But I'm going to maybe try another spray attempt unless it's gone. Otherwise I'd be screwed. But I don't know. I mean, like if a monster goes over there kind of looking away, I wouldn't really have to spray it. Kind of have enough time for escape. Oh, sounds like something broke. Maybe a locker in the bathroom. What's he doing in the bathroom? Bloom. Just listen because my big old mug gets in the way of my face. Man, oh man, do I love water. I almost feel like this could be a racetrack sponsorship, even though I have no sponsors. It's kind of a not really in good shape to sponsor, as long as I've had this thing. Well, definitely the whole time I've been in Indiana, because this racetrack came from Florida. I think my brother had it before I did. Of course, it made sense for him to get it, because the soda drinker he is, even if he's more fitness-oriented than I am. Yeah, here I am sitting and screaming while I could very well be doing something exercising, even though he actually tested positive for COVID. Doing the stuff he does, but he follows strict rules about it with its profession. I'm sure he'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, just kind of doing a brief look there. Let's open the door, just have fun. Because the monsters aren't really that smart. It's like, wait a second, I just saw the door open. Well, it was once before closed, and none of you guys have radioed over into me to mention that you did any opening or closing. Yeah, because the monsters would be courteous enough to close the door. They're like the perpetual parent, never closing the door. So you have to get up, go over, and close your dang door yourself. Unless you're an open door individual. I am when I'm not recording or streaming. Or at least like sometime at night like this, I have it like 20% open or something. And there's a little bit of stuff down here, so I gotta be hunter heavy. Alright, let's explore around here. Another power lock room. Oh man. That's a weird hitbox situation. See, like you were just noshing at my, I don't know, my sternum, my thorax. Yeah, my human thorax abdomen. One of those words. Alright, well, I guess I can change up my mods a bit. I could add more monsters, less monsters, or fewer. I can also play around with the field of view slider, which I think was like kind of set to something more normal. I kind of like to play with like 80, with modifications going on. I think I'll keep the monster set up. There's a persistent monster thing. Once the monster sees you, it will not stop chasing you. You know what? I guess I can go ahead and try that out right now. I don't know if this requires a reset. It doesn't say it needs one. Alright, closer to full running speed during the other states. Here, I'll change up the movement speed of monsters as well. I'll put that to 1.3. Pretty sure that's how you do it. I think at least. And I'm sure I'll notice. Might even also change it. Some color stuff. Chat pause due to scroll. I need to like disable that. Which is the thing. It's like a better Twitch TV thing, which I do have, but it's not even showing all I need. Let's like zoom that over. Nope, not like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Might as well do an audio check because I kind of click the thing for doing an audio check whenever it happens. No monster stun immunity. What kind of insane person would do that? Not me. I mean, not now. Oh, there's my water doing stuff again. Custom seed and seed. You can change that up, but I just keep it on random there. Starting room region set to either. It could be upper deck or lower deck or either. Have it on either, of course, because that's the default. Cameras. Alright, brute light color. The number is currently set to 121. Let's do 021. Flashlight color is at 089. Let's do 236. Glow stick color and intensity. It was at 104. Let's do 048. Ship generic lights is at 238. It's going to be 201. I'll just change it a tiny bit. 36. Yeah, now it's finally doing that. Other settings, multiplayer mode. I kind of tried it out. Probably last stream or maybe the stream before that. Whenever. A little bit of messing around with mods has happened. Randomizer mode, that is indeed a thing, but it kind of messes up like anything and everything, so I'd rather not be too crazy about it. Skip menu screen, a lot of the same stuff. I could probably like try debug mode after another try or so. Yeah, this whole custom door type thing. You know what? It's kind of a weird thing. Oh, for stability reasons, requires a restart, so maybe not. Yeah. I'll just go with the settings I currently have. The mostly changed up thing is hopefully monster speed, if I did that correctly. Colors. And also the aggressive monster, so any monster chasing me is going to stay chasing me, so fighting's not going to exactly be a thing to work with. Need some emotional support water. Light, what you doing? Be better. That's fine. A little bit of aesthetic. And before any monster were to spawn in, I could do the glitch out of this. Go and get my starting setup of items. Imagine if those were more randomized. So it's just the things making noise. The toilet. The toilet. The toilet. It's like my bedroom kind of in proximity to my bathroom, even though it's like outside another room. Not in any sort of locker situation. Can't imagine that. Yeah, I got my whole ship. It's my particular room. Then, whenever I feel like it, I don't feel like exposing myself to the elements. So I'm stuck here. Okay, we're fine. I was gonna like be caught in between the worlds, you know. So I could go with no monsters if I want to. Well, yeah, there's also dark ship mode. That'd be pretty fun to work with, and have things powerable if you really want to. But I usually kind of keep that on default stuff. Yeah. It's a noisy boy, that there thing. Yeah, I'm just like to do some preliminary exploration before I even spawn in monsters. In fact, like, the longer I take and actually pass the point, the monsters just like immediately be around. Not that they'd necessarily be on top of me, but it's almost a potentiality. Potential thing. Well, that's been a common word for me. Is that a potentiality? I was asking my mom about ordering pizza for Din Din. I was like, is ordering pizza potentiality? Just gonna enjoy a nice mug of stuff. Mug root beer, even though I had Barks earlier as an ice cream root beer float. I think it would have been better for me to just make it simply root beer. Like I haven't really had a lot of ice cream recently, but I've definitely been fully in the mood for either. Even though I could definitely down some chocolate fudge brownie, because I like You know, the whole triple chocolate situation with that. But my nice quick powder for chocolate milk kind of scratches that itch well enough. Speaking of scratching an itch. Just thinking about it, man, I got an itch in my head, and everywhere along my body, but I'm just gonna not think about the itches anymore. The itches will not be thought about. Itches are not allowed to be thought about. Never think about your itches. Pretty sure my spawning room is up here. Is it this one? Yes, it is. It's showing all the Ronnie Run stuff. The Ronnie Ronson. I'm gonna hold on to that. Maybe like try to see like if a monster were to be around, I could toss it into that broken room. That could be an interesting thing to try out. I wonder if like the lower deck broken room could like show up for the broken rooms as well. I feel like the fiend is already kind of around. Let's try this. Brink. On the brink of destruction. Alright. I was about to say, are we gonna see a fire extinguisher soon? Yes, we are. I need to like lose my hat. Sometimes like kind of strains my head. Not a professional hat wearer. Even though I wore it quite a bit for about half of Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Even though I'm not done with the game, I'm just done with story mode. Spoiler alert, episode 16 is the story finale, releasing on Thanksgiving, as long as I keep up with daily stuff. I mean, of course I could do a double uploads with a stream as a VOD going on YouTube. Excuse me. Dinner's catching up. The pizza and other stuff that we ordered. Very amazing breadsticks. I feel like in a recent Monstrum stream, this is the game I was playing after eating those breadsticks as well. Probably even also ate them on stream. I feel like also... Well, gee. Is that a brute location? No? Or is it just an effect of... Yeah, I think just the... Okay, speaking of noises. Stuff is happening. It's like, gee, is a brute around somewhere? Of course, everybody's gonna show up here now. What's their double boy? Kind of feel like it could be double brute. Listen for the stomping of it. Don't hear a double hunter. I feel like the brutes should be close to each other. So it could be double fiend. Squishy, good stuff. Just vibing with my vivacious water. At least I can look over to the side and see my OBS preview. Kind of play on that briefly. Playing on the hype. I'm gonna even attract a monster to me, haha. Even though it hardly ever works properly. It just says more of a close range thing. Bum, 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 bum. Well, it kind of is breaking around. Breaking rooms about. Must be coming in here. And there's his light. Ka-slumping. I think it is moving a little bit faster too. Except for walking. Oh, it is double brute. Hello. They're just piggybacking with each other. It's the brute bros. The broody? Hopefully they're not going to be problematic. Like searching me over here, then pulling me out. The other monsters just like killing by contact. Everybody's coming for the party. Have a real good time. Come on, Hunter. Don't be late. Fiend's like, come on, dude. Gotta go find it. Now it's like a horror movie. Now the Fiend is gonna be the first to die. Sometimes it's the nerds. Hey! It's like get them all sprayed, get on out, go. Oh! I was about to say, it's not a double Fiend. It's just doing the door effect. Yes, I did ope. A complete Midwestern thing. I mean, the Hunter's around there, but... Yeah. Here. Duct tape. You're by where you need to be. I could use them on the cameras, but... I don't wanna. Uh-oh. Must be in line of sight. Here he comes. Or maybe the chase music was just changing up a bit. Yeah. Take it. To the limit. Sure, I'll play around with the flashy lighty a bit more-y. Morty. Keep on thinking, I better rewatch that show and see episodes I haven't seen. Pretty sure I've seen it. Season 3. Nothing Beyond. As in, the latest I've watched was like late 2017 when I was like on kind of a content watching spree or something. Like, I watched a lot of Marvel stuff, like when we were in our camper and I was recording the later half of Twilight Princess HD with my new microphone, even though I got a new again microphone as of late-ish April. Like, pretty much right after I started doing streaming more regularly via hotspot data. Flump. Look at that. It's funny because I haven't actually been in a place where I can stream without using my hotspot. Haven't done dog sitting since mid-October last year. And as I've mentioned a few times, one of the two dogs has passed away as of earlier in the year. But things are resolved among the sadness. Rückening Forbidden. That's what that would say right here. If it wasn't in English, on Anglais, kind of playing risky. Gotta turn the light off, because you know, the lights are too bright in here before I turned it off. Making not that much of a difference. Like, wait a second, there's some light clicking. Are the brutes piggybacking again? Let's see about it. Let's see how our boys are doing. I mean, I hear the other one stomping kind of close. About to enter. He's wave dashing. I can't believe that you would wave dash like that. Hashtag free melee. Nah, but seriously. Brute. Very brutish. Oh, don't look in here. Look in the other one, not mine. Almost like the mole man monster in Vanish. The way they're like kind of got flayed, burnt-ish skin. Oh, is he gonna search here? Yeah. If he's gonna rip that one open, he's probably not gonna search the one I'm in. Even if it seems like his line of sight is reaching over to me. Like, it doesn't even matter if this is open or closed. In fact, it's probably even better to leave it open, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to rip it open. I thought I was going to come over here to search, but not that it would matter. I'd be able to run away either way. Just still chilling there. Probably because the other one was, like, stuck up against it, maybe. How are they doing? Nah, they're gone. Some gone, boys. Here it comes downstairs again. I'm gonna go here. Huh, good thing the hunter didn't spawn right on top of me. Otherwise, it would be like an invisible wall situation while I was coming out. Yoink, yoink, another flashlight. The fiend is obviously not in proximity. Proxima Centauri. On the topic of centaurs. I'm a little sleepy on this evening, but it's fine. I just felt like streaming a little bit. Get a little bit of stream time in. Here upon Ricky getting serious time. I thought that was like a big old wall or something, but just a box. I thought there was more to it than this. I should probably hurry up a little bit. Get to hiding. Good thing I did. Or maybe bad thing. Just did a bad thing. I regret the thing I did. And if you're wondering what it is, the thing that I did, I didn't do a bad thing. Plot twist. Is that just an Ethernet cord or HDMI tied up over there? Or even an XLR cable? That would kind of make sense. I don't know. 1970s on a cargo ship? Don't really know. HDMI wasn't quite a thing. Unless they were hiding it from us. Stuck with your tube TVs. Oh, now Fiend's coming close. He's about to tie my tube soon. Pause. Good slurping there. Even if a little bit strange down the pipe, not enough for choking. Might want to hide. Does the orange feet out there? I thought I did. No, it's just like how it looks right there. Gray, but almost more orange compared to everything else. Yeah, gray is a bit more orange than everything else, you see. It's gonna be on this side of the door as well. You can also kind of see through a crack. Showing a face and you laughed. Keep on thinking they're closer than they are. Just bobbing and weaving. Bobbing and waiting. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, brutes. Wade in the water. The fiends are gonna trouble the water. Even though I think it would be the hunter being more like a water monster type of thing. Hello? There would kind of be more over here. No, ooh, it's not killing me. I'm surprised it didn't. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't start chasing me there. They could have been in line of sight before long. It could happen here. That's just a flare gun. With the double brute, not quite worth it. Unless you want to go for the I don't know what I expected achievement. I wonder how that would work. Like, with all the monsters being around, I wonder if achievements would probably properly lock in. Unless it goes based off the default spawning monster, if you even have that as a setting ticked in. I hardly even got too many ship parts last time. There's the duct tape back over there that I got kind of scrambled up with, but I gotta remember I can pick it back up. Kind of put it in an obvious spot. Ka-chunk, right here. Ka-slumpy. Did I even put in the fuse last time? I think I did. I was like kind of going autopilot as I usually may do in this room. Like even a bit earlier I was like kind of tripped. I was like, wait a second, I'm in the lower cargo deck while I'm hiding. Even if I was like consciously-ish aware about it. I don't know. Strange mindset. Strange, isn't it? Alright, it was kind of a bit risky how I was moving about, but it's fine. We'll be fine. Hey, egg timer. I can go back to a broken room. I think there are a couple broken rooms. Very roomy they are. Rumsfeld. So, there was chasing. I don't know if the chase speed is properly applied. I mean, it's not like glitched out or anything. The game is functional as we're going. Now watch it start to break. Beyond repair now. Alright, saw a little bit of fiend flashing, so... Oh, that's even closer than it should be. A little flashy, yep. See how it updates itself? Is that it over there? No. Not enough to see me. He's coming down, though. Gotta be careful and watchful for it. Let's try this. Is he entering the room? Nah. Oh, he is there. Not quite exactly where I thought he was, but... he was around, nonetheless. Chase you boys. Whooshing about.
So hey, have you seen the human? Where is the human? Even though I'm kind of part human myself. Don't you come for me, Mr. Fiend. Come and get me. Everybody's starting to chase me.
Ruh-roh. Better speed her up a bit. The brute is kind of a big deal if we're dealing with fast boy stuff. Alright. Let's create some distance now. Is it gone already? Yeah. Cooling down the chase music. That's like kind of the end of Root Swell, but the Fiend is a bit stranger. It's like the whoosh rather than dun 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 dun. Alright. Yeah. I feel like I could be due for another audio check, but I could even just wait up a little bit on it. Not get angry about myself, haha. I was watching that, even though there's a weird achievement. Like, have death happen while you're tripped up. Yeah, I was about to say there's a broken room somewhere. I wasn't quite remembering it being here specifically, but it is, it is. In fact, I could do that differently. Can I grab that back? No, it's too far in. But how about this? Is it gonna knock you out? It is. I thought it said Tid-E instead of Tidy, with how fast I was moving. Instead of a brief bump of the music, just to bring the hunter about, so it wouldn't really need to spawn again after the egg timer goes off. Right on time. In fact, I'm going to try to keep it away from the danger. Come and get me, little boy. Don't want to have you kill me again. Don't you? Squish, crush it. Here he comes. He is Cinnamon. Oh man, I didn't grab the duct tape back. Here, I can like have that trip up a little bit. Get them attracted up here. And the hunter is like probably still in walking mode. Walking mode, dude. Totally tubular. Gonna break that down and get a couple of these guys. I'm kind of wasting time. They're gonna probably catch up in a moment. What you got? Hey, subhead light. I could probably also grab that. I don't know. Let me think about how I want to do this. Drop these things off. Plenty of that. Alright. It's probably gonna be a moment before anybody properly shows up, like the brute there. Let's mess around. Rare. There's no actual door, but I can still hop on the door frame. Okay. Still gotta remember that the duct tape is right there. Up to the side. Kind of easy to see. Now let me do a little something. Make sure my chat was scrolling properly. Because I kind of stuck on the
Chat paused because of the
scrolling situation. Herber to Herber. Here we go. Time to run. We're running about. Might even just slightly turn down the volume for myself. I've had it like on 72 or 74 when I was recording Pikmin 3 Deluxe.
Even though there's more to record, I gotta keep on reminding myself of that.
I'm sure I'll do it before I get any sort of deficits, but it's fun to take a break. In fact, I could like probably even just record more tomorrow, you know? Just gotta like practice and get a grip on how I'm gonna do the bonus stuff. I'm not gonna do like one little thing at a time, like one day of all of ours assignment, because they are shorter things. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, like starting with a little bit of Freddy's Coming for You, but then I went for the Hush Now Lullaby thing from Amnesia Rebirth. Hunter's here, so please do cry. Hush now, little one, even though the hunter's a little one. Mama Hunter is here. Why is the hunter the mama of it all? But the crystal coconut is the daddy of them all. When I was a young lad, my father said to me something about the fiend being very close to me. Better run away so it doesn't catch me. For some reason I seem to keep on rhyming me with me. He told me tall tales of the still beyond. I guess it kind of makes sense to do sea shanties when you're on a ship. So just like patrolling deck 2. Down there or what? What's the deal with airline food? It's like a meme about like some facts about eating at higher altitudes, and it's like the scientist thing holding a test speaker. Finally, the deal with airline food. 'Twas entertaining. Is the fiend just around here? Or is it like up there? Well, for one, I want to kind of move around a bit. Oh, hello. He's probably not getting bad mode. Bad mode, dude. Had a brief stop to the running. Still, because like not even way as long as the path that it usually would be. Good thing the fiend wasn't rounding the corner, otherwise it probably would have done do the door thing. Diddly doing. Oh. Hunter is a thing. I mean, obviously, there wouldn't be egg sacks otherwise. I mean, yeah. Of course, I set Hunter to be a thing. Didn't know what is expected of it. Don't know what you expecting of me. The pressure, like under the surface. I haven't been to the engine room yet, despite me saying I wanted to do it. It was supposed to be in the last attempt too. The Pitu. Do. A lot of the mod streams haven't really been a sort of committal to completion. Unless I did like a 2 monster completion thing, which I might have. Maybe even 3 monsters, but not the 4 monster path like I've kind of defaultingly play with. Alright. I'm going to bravely default on my loans and go to the engine room. Somebody's came here before me. I'm going to get some crashy smashy stuff. Crash and bash and get away from me. Oh. Honk. The pioneers used to honk and yee 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 on the road for miles. I'm combining things strangely. So that's just what I do. Alright, and those big old gulps happen before any water gulping. Hey! Not that there was one behind the power lock door in this attempt, to my knowledge at least. I still haven't actually checked what was in the broken room. It could be a thing. But I kind of have a feeling it'll be a sub-battery. Alright. I was like, wait, is the Switch or PC I'm playing on? That'd be cool if it like randomized, even confusingly on how the engine room calling works. Hey, chain spool. That is indeed a thing to get for the rafto. Still gotta remember the duct tape for it. Welding kit in here, I bet? Huh? No. Oh, I thought it was like right there, but it's just a vice grip. That's weird how like the spelling got changed up over time in Pokemon. It was like vice grip with a C as all one word, then it eventually morphed to vice grip with an S and a space between the words. The evolution, haha, of character limits in Pokemon. Just like how Feraligatr never got fixed. It's like GATR. Do. The fiend. Oh yeah, I usually like to lock my rooms just to keep the fiend at bay. Then you know if it was around based on anything being bunched and bruckered up. I'm just coming up with a lot of words, aren't I? Must be around enough. Hey, hello there. How you doing there with your Mr. Welding kit right here? Yes. Feels like the game's starting to lag up a little bit, but could also be an effect of a little bit of PC load. Not that my PC specs are awful or amazing. I mean, yeah, they are good, very good for 2020 standards, or even standard for 2020 standards. Ryzen 7 2700X. Beep beep. GTX 1080. If anything, that's like the most outdated thing. Even though it's like better than an RTX 2060 or something that I could have had a little bit before. A little bit strange. At least in terms of their specific specs of what I tried, because like there was one that didn't seem to work properly, so I had to return. Now I've had this one. as long as I have had it. I'm gonna like chill right there. So no phone destruction happens, but I think at least somebody's gonna break a phone. I hear some blums. He's blumming about. Gotta listen for it. Beep beep. Give it another ring. Beep beep. Oh, they're breaking it now. Alright. Let's give it a second and call them all up to deck number 1, or at least junction number 1. It's all within like different layers of deck 3. Roar! Beep beep. PP. PP. Beep beep. I was making sure they're not coming up behind me, which they're like being aggro too up there anyway. Are they even leaving that floor? They're probably like kind of stuck on each other. I hear the fiend rumbling about. He just purring like a kitty cat, you know? Yeah, that'd be kind of a cute cat name. Fiend, yeah, very cute. Come on, little fiend. Little fluffy fiend. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Wait for it. There you go. Don't chill there. Nobody's breaking in. Even though it kind of seems like something would. You can obviously see anything that would happen from here. Unless it was like right to the side and just perfectly out of my view. My purview. Oh, I think something might be coming for me. I'm pretty sure this is protection-y enough, but I don't know. Let's see if the fiend breaks in. Or at least, yeah, there. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there it goes, doing that. Are they gonna match up together? Come on in, my friend. Join me. Or, join nobody. Maybe they're talking to each other. Join me, my friend. Like, okay, out of here. We did our check. It's clear. It's fine. Even though I still see your rumbles and you're coming on in. Very rumbly. Probably after this stream I would have a satisfying bathroom usage. I haven't actually even been drinking that much water, just as much as available at a time, just like a little bit of a trickle. Satisfying enough. And just before my Florida trip I'll shave again. I'm not even that scruffed up right now. Not exactly any sort of November related goals I'm going for. Shaving has happened, among other things. Like video game playing, ha. It looks like this has kind of been molded by lava. Maybe the brute was born in here. It was born in an engine room oven situation. Kind of makes sense. It was just like a baked lava pie or something. Like one of those botched foods. It's like supposed to look like something cute and adorable, but it looks like a Machiavellian. Yeah, a Machiavellian horror. Yeah. I mean, in terms of political stuff, Machiavellian can be a little bit horror-tastic. Oh, sounds like I'm screwed here. From the Hunter again. There's this death animation. Yeah, I wasn't playing around with the depth of field that much. Let me just briefly go away from that. Advanced. Field of view. We're going to zoom. Are you ready to zoom? We're zooming. Look how much we're zooming. As we die. Clunk. Yeah, it's gonna like kind of throw you off. Let's try like 111. Flaxus. And before we click new game, we're gonna try to change up our settings a little bit. If I even want to play more. We're past an hour now. Might go for like an hour and a half. Maybe try to make it past midnight. It's 11:11. I wish this stream will be satisfying. Of course, it's showing photos for Monstrum 2 now. I don't know what I'm thinking, but I'm just singing along. Mod settings is what I wanted to open. Okay. So now I could like change up my monsters even more. Let's go for, I don't know, kind of be a little bit harder on the frame rate, so I don't want to do a lot of random monsters. So I'll just do 2 of everything now. So we're gonna have 8 monsters to deal with. Then there'd like likely be probably 3 or 4 of one monster, then 2 of each, and then 3 of 2 different kinds. Those are the potentialities to it. Because I have a 2-2-2-2 situation going. Let me go ahead and click save for that. Persistent monster. Once a monster sees you, it will not stop chasing you. That is a thing, isn't it? I don't know if that was working properly. It might also not be fully refined. After a monster spawns or you respawn, it will start chasing you? Sure, I'll enable that as well. Get all this challenge going on. Monster animation speed multiplier, default is 1. I'll just put it on a, I don't know, 1.8. See if that makes it look strange. Let's maybe change that monster movement speed to 1.5, just round things out a little bit. Excuse me. It's fine, monster. At the door of the starter room. I could change that to true, just to see how all this stuff works. I'm not gonna change. Always finds you in hiding spot. For any monster sizes, I'll keep that in place to see how big or little they can be. Hit and speed. Scale alongside this, the scale of the monster, which, yeah. Monster stun immunity. Keep that on false. As is the default. There's overpowered and aggressive hunter, but never really properly seems to work. So I'll just like keep them as they are. Barricaded doors. In fact, I'll like try for dark ship. Combines well with the fiend. There's gonna be at least 2 fiends. It could be 3, it could be 4, but you never know. But the minimum will be 2 for this next attempt. Powerful lights during dark ship mode. Yeah. If I get a lot of fuses for them at least. Gonna change up my numbers slightly for these. 207, how about that? Or even 177. Make it kinda different enough. Do. Do I want to play with debug mode now? Maybe not quite this attempt. Okay. New game. Let's go. And also, things might not be properly applying, so I could maybe do like a restart. But if it doesn't seem to be fine, I could do that. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's going to apply the monster situation. 8 monsters to deal with. A minimum of 2 of each. Oh yeah, here we go with this strange field of view. It's like we're playing kind of VR mode, but not really. Kind of been interested in VR lately, but not enough to go out or online and make any sort of purchases for anything like that. Oh yeah, that's like what I usually do for a room like this. Oh yeah, here's how I'm going. It's like I got a GoPro on or something. My GoPro 111 1977 Ultra Edition. Ultra Mango Fungo. If I can even make it any further past here. Looks like it won't happen, because I'm kind of stuck between the dimensions. Hey, I can open the door. Can I like ride it through? Get myself knocked down? Let me try that. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. I dropped my glow stick, not my gno stick. My gnostic gno stick. I'm not a gnelf. I'm not a gnoblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed. Yeah, I'm gonna like go ahead and exit the game for one thing. Just so I can make sure all the mods apply properly. So let's exit the here video game. Can open our very special app of Precipitator right here. Not that you guys are seeing it, we're just seeing the dark ship on the open waters things. Just roam into shark infested waters. Arr. Why am I quoting Scurvy the pirate? Bring! Close out of that. So Steam is trying to open back up again, even though I think it was open. I haven't really showing it's open, but I think it was like off in the side system tray. Nope. That's what you call a goat of Mexico. Drake Campana. Or Campana. Depending on if he has an accent on it. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. It's like Drake Bell is not Drake Bell anymore. Is it Drake Campana? I don't know. It's kind of overdoing it. Now for new game. Let's do it. Each section's power is controlled by a local fuse box. I just like roll with the punches on my stutters. It's like, okay, that's how it came out of my mouth in a lot of instances of Pokemon 3 Deluxe. Just scrunching up my fingers, you know? Oh, whoa. Kind of wonked myself out. I was like, wait, I'm moving my left hand, but almost looks like I'm moving my right one, but it was indeed my left one on the camera. Oh yeah, let's get our GoPro again. It's like we're gonna go over here. Bum. We're gonna brush our teeth, even though we don't know what we look like. Very convenient that all the mirrors are broken around here. I don't know, I was like kind of doing a combination of Wide Putin, or whatever the song is, like For Deborah, or whatever. I don't even know the proper name of the song. Something of that sort. and you know, Bergen's trucking, you know, well, I mean, kind of a heartbreaking Asgore leitmotif. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna crunch my way out to death. To death, bro. Say what? That was like the original Clone High meme. That's like another show I could watch through. See if it's alluring enough. A lot of kind of raunchy cartoons have like strange humor to them, even though sometimes I could be like a Family Guy normie. Like usually I don't even watch episodes that often. It's like I'm bored. It's 3 a.m. I'm gonna watch a Family Guy funny moments compilation. Or you know those weird kind of full episodes where it, like punches in a lot, then it does brief intermissions to escape. Somebody chasing me already? Oh yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. That stuff's kind of going bad mode. Because of how it works. That did kind of spook me out. I would preferably, tone down stuff a little bit. Maybe have fewer random monsters, even on 2 rather than 1. Messes it up like this. Bam! Bam! I don't even know if it's properly spawned in yet. Haven't even seen it. So I'm just get going, if I can even get going. Yeah, this is gonna throw me off a little bit, so I might not bother any further with that. So how about random monsters? Here, let's make it like 7 monsters I deal with. Only 1 random one. Then we're gonna, I guess, just reset into the game. Because it's not like it's gonna just spawn a monster like that. Or despawn one. Lest ye get glitchy. It could be weird though, because I could like actively choose 10 of a certain type of monster or even more, and it probably wouldn't get as glitchy as just doing a non-1 or 0 number of, you know, other things. Random, specifically. Not necessarily. Other things. So, do you want to go for a higher or lower field of view? Let's try about it. Of course, it kind of normalizes. Let's do a little bit higher, but not quite 180. Pixel line count. Mirror, mirror, mirror. On the wall or something. Oh yeah, we got the Super GoPro now. It's like we're playing co-op or something. We got Q and U that does stuff, moving forward and looking to the side, but not O and P. Mapped to anything. It's like UHJK for debug controls, so we could probably try that. Let's gonna do this immediately. Yeah. Somebody actually chasing? I don't see them. Yeah. It's disorienting. Like, oh, must even be. It's just crazy stuff. In fact, might even turn off those weird settings. That could also be conflicting or dampering. So I think we'll keep the monster setup the same, but persistent monster goes to. Actually, I'll keep that on true because I don't think it was problematic last time. So I'm gonna put that default seer monster. Yeah, I think that actually is something that was said to be problematic before. Animation speed, I'll change that up to like 1.3. And with my bitrate and things being choppy like that, it's gonna be strange. But it's fine. So I'm not spawn monster in the starter room. So we'll just, I guess keep everything the same, because I haven't really seen too many colors. I mean, we saw a little bit of the yellowness of the ship with my slight color changes going on. The Pokemon ability color change. Changes to a type on what has previously been used. Upon it. Wow. Owen Hunter Wilson. I don't even know his middle name. Hey Siri, what is Owen Wilson's middle name? What? Dion? What? Owen Wilson, let's see. Here's what I found on Owen Wilson, probably what she said. Let's do some Googling. Alright. Owen Wilson. Wow. What do you got for me, phone? Show me what you got. Make sure I'm connected properly. Owen Cunningham Wilson, of course it is. Cunningham. He's quite the Cunningham he is. He's cunning and he's a ham. Salty and hot. Is he a ham? Or no, I was confusing that with like Christmas Carol instead of Game of Thrones. Born of salt and smoke, is he a ham? Kind of in the mood to watch Christmas Carol now. It's even like kind of a strange movie you'd rather watch in November than December. Just feel like it started playing in theaters around then. Like I saw it in theaters with a younger cousin of mine and her father and my mother. And they were like talking, maybe they don't understand. I was like, good movie. Appreciate Christmas time. Dog bless us every Juan. Man, this is disorienting to say the least. But it'll be kind of entertaining when we run into monsters, man. Kind of is messing with my head a bit, but wide monstrum. Whoa, man. Kind of does mess with the eyes, even though it kind of does look like this in VR, or at least a bit more crampy. Not quite as warped as it kind of looks here. Oh yeah. To prevent the headaches of myself and anybody that could be in attendance, whether for the stream or for the YouTube VOD, I'm gonna still have it on a higher number, maybe like 81. It's a bit more normal. Even still seems a bit meh. I don't know. It's fine right here. It's a bit more palatable. That's where I started. I got started right there. I feel like I could even do a little bit more outwardness just to find some balance, you know. 91, let's try 93, yeah. That seems good. Yeah, that's workable. What was already getting choppy? I hope it's not going to stay like that. Or is it because they're spawning already? Doesn't seem right. I mean, as an effect of all the monsters being around. Okay, now it's calmed down. It's probably just getting them spawned, and now it's probably going to stay mostly sane. I thought somebody was down here, but surely not. Will we see that? Hold on. It sounds like they are moving a little bit faster. They're like already kind of dashy before things are bad. Everybody's everywhere. Psh. We're gonna zoom about. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if a brute sees me, it's probably gonna get a hold of me because the way I have movement speed set to, especially if it actually is workingly at third fiend here. 1.5. That's definitely fiend mode. Look how fast it's moving. It's got a little bit of green to it as well. A little bit of agreement. Come on. Oh, it's because I'm on dark ship mode. That's why. All the lights are that way. So it kind of seems like things aren't working properly. So it'd be kind of hard to tell with a fiend or something. What? Thought I heard a hunter spawn, but just the steam valve. Alright, I guess we're gonna make some distance. Even though I think somebody's above me. Come and get me, I see your light over there. Did he despawn? Like he was like there. Like, bro. I thought I saw purple there, but no. Now I want some orange hue for the fiend boy. Fiendishly fruking about. And fracking. Looking at my time. It's like, no, check time way over there. Even though I could just look right there. Even if it's my laptop a little bummed out. A little bungled. I could like even try to grab my webcam and not mess anything up. Alright, so careful. Try to look at my laptop. Yeah, I can see a little white line on the screen if I can get my fat finger out of the way. White line of death. There's Thanos, there's the villager. I'll just make sure I get in a good position to where it's not in a bad spot. Holy balls. Try that. Or even more right there. So I can have a bit more wiggle room. Here comes somebody. Somebody brutally. Yeah, he's a little bit smaller. Not too much, but culpable enough to be counted as a little baby boy. Little benching warming boy. That spray warm enough. Don't you get me. I don't even know if it's moving fast enough. Well, if I get out of whack like that. Zoom. Zoom. Yeah, it does stay dark around here. As if the fiend is perpetually around. It does throw things up a bit. So you're like always on the mend and the watching for the fiend. I wonder if it still warps lights well enough. Oh, that's creepy. Was I playing on Dark Ship before? I don't feel like I ever have. It's like, why is it like this when there's no fiend around? Or maybe it's like on Switch, it was like very foggy there. Maybe that's what was happening. Jump. We're jumping down. Jimpe. Oopa. I never came back for the duct tape that was here in a previous attempt. It's fine. I haven't even really collected much. I was like kind of skipping over some rooms. Hey, I got a backpack upgrade. Nothing to really put into it at the time. I made a couple fire extinguishers. I'm like dual wielding. Psh, psh, psh. Nipple fire extinguisher juice spray. Dry powder. Come and get me, you loser. Wherever you may be lying in wait. Stay out of your lines of sight. Let's go for something. Go for SpongeBob. We're gonna go for that. Go the Gophers. Gutenberg. Brute be bonking. This big old bonky boy. Pocket Bees is playing Phasmophobia. I know which friend of mine that is. Pretty sure he usually has some sort of name with bees about it. Or at least I recognize him because he always has like some sort of anime profile pic. Because he's a Veeb. A V-aboo. Camera. Camera. Of course, like if the game were to stutter, the camera wouldn't even really be an issue. Wong? No, it didn't wong there. It did not wong about. What, you wanted more? Somebody might be coming close. Probably closer than you think. Eh? Yep. Somebody's kind of flushing about as well. In fact, am I on a persistent monster mode to where I'd probably want to be running? I don't know. Wow. We're just gonna chill. I think I did turn all that extra stuff off, and then maybe not. I guess not. And the brute was on his way here too as well. Yeah. I could try for another half hour, just to try to scoop into midnight a bit. Or maybe not. In fact, how about we do like one more session? I'm gonna mess around with debug mode. Mod settings. 2 of each one plus 1 random. Persistent monster, I'm gonna turn that right the heck off. Alrighty, that might even close out the game as well. Keep all that same as I've had it before. Then it should be non-problematic. Dark Ship is gonna still stay on. Actually, I might turn that to false. Does nothing out with Dark Ship mode. But I guess I can always keep that as true. Let's bump that up to 27. 77 seconds. 44. Do. Yeah, slight change there. Do. Any more colors to change? Not quite. Multiplayer mode, stay off. Randomize. I might have try for an attempt on randomizer mode. Let's do that. True. Invincibility, God mode. I'm sure I'll turn that on. If I'm going to go in, I'm going to go all in. I'll turn wall hacks on as well, so I can see through the moles. It's going to have a lot of purple, so it might mess with the eyes a little bit. Mustard. No, I'll keep that non-issue-tastic. I think I'm good there. Just remember it's UHJK for the other type of movement beyond the normal WASD. Instead, we're going for You har JK. Just kidding. Just kissing about. Mwah. The kissy crab. Well, yeah, I remember. Quite hard on the eyes it is. So I might turn that one thing off. Or just get moving, so we're not really in a bad place. Sword. I'm gonna at least, like, do a normal leaving. Unless we're gonna fly. Whoa, didn't want to do it like that. I just gotta, like, point yourself. Then we're just gonna get normal walkie mode. We're doing some walkies. Ugh. Yeah, we're on deck 5 now. We're gonna zoom. Full hats with zoom. Yeah. In fact, I think anything might be like that in debug mode. I'm just gonna zoom on up here. Be cool if like you could see the monsters in there. We're just gonna fly about. We're zooming quite a bit as well. You like combine shift with that? I don't think it's like the same speed thing. Let's like try walking here. Hopefully we won't die. Okay, we're just gonna save ourselves. Oh, I guess I can't. If it was like already in the movement. I think I'll keep those same settings on. So as to continue with what I had. A little bit of nose drips from my water. I could even break the ice a bit to salvage more water. I love the smell of salvage, even though it's just water that's not even salty. Yeah, let me add salt to my water. Is that healthy? Let's go downward. No, it's not. N, it's J. Oh yeah, we're doing it. That's the button. Yeah, because I was like in a reversal mode. How high up can I go? We're zooming in. I'm seeing a little bit of movement happen. How far am I? The ship you've been in sight? Yeah, it's a little bit. Can I move like this? And we're falling! And we're not dying. Well, I thought we were, but no. I feel like we can simply walk like this. Like you're still kind of levitated. Are you? No? I think you're actually walking on tangible levels. Let's vault over. We're just gonna do a zoop. Zoop on through. See if we can find him. Hey, hello, Mr. Peter Pump. I could like try for my exits. Yeah, that could be a fun thing. Just cheat about. Here, how about this? Is this thing that can happen? Excuse you. Can I reach you? Yeah, let's like try to normally walk. Crouch about for it. Come on, you're lit up, and we got you. Here, I could like go for like a calling item, like a radio or a timer. See if anybody spawned yet. Pretty sure I spawned in the lower deck, so they're pretty much all around, unless I didn't escape properly. Yeah, I think I might not have. So, I think it was the lower deck, so let's go this way. Also, I'm not losing myself in the music at the moment. I'm probably going to have to go up a little bit. Bam, 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 bam. And a little bit lower. Kind of on pace with here. I'm just going to use this as a starting point. Because I don't know if the monsters are actually properly spawned in. But we can see about it. As long as I know where I'm going. Did I think for the hunter? Yeah. I don't think even the steam can kill me. That's like a side thing. Are we like on deck 4 here? Stairs. Right here? No. Right here. Oh man, that's disorienting. Just even reflecting in my face. All salmon run mode. Almost wanting to play it, but not fully. Alright, did I don't know if I did start here or not. Let's do this. Wong. And nothing's making noise. No hunters. Don't think I did. Excuse me. Properly spawn. Worm. Worm. Yeah, let's like try walking up here. So if I can position myself well enough. Is this tangible? I feel like I tried it before and yes it was. Okay. Yeah. There's that thing. The weird lantern. Monstrum 2 hinting. Let's not drop my flashlight, but here I go anyway, because I was like already holding on the button. No. Do. Pardon the sounds. I thought that was a brute or something. A very mechanical one. Like a Tesla or something in Amnesia Machine for Pigs. Which I haven't played, and I don't know if I'd even properly planned to. Hey, I'm stuck in a drawer. Stuck in the drawer through. I forgot all the onions. Zoopity doo. Whoop diddy dee. In fact, I think I'm like kind of on deck 2, 3 right here. Let's look around a bit. In fact, I can like kind of survey from above, see wherever it was. Here? No. It's a workstation room. Because I try to look from above, see if I can like look down. See if like a giant wall for the starting locker. But all the pink stuff kind of gets in your way. Hello, extra thing. Something's making noise. Down here or somewhere. Or I could just go to the other side of the ship. In fact, I might have spawned here. Or there, or everywhere. Doodly doo. Yeah, I think I'm seeing it. Here? Hello there. That's like the same radio camera I saw before.
You think I haven't seen these things before? You're just a bully who's just scared to go to war.
Even though it's heard this before. I heard stomping.
If we can even get monsters about. Was this my spawning spot?
Nope, it was that kind of room. And a kind of fire. Now it's that kind of room. Yeah.
You know what type of room it is.
Or maybe you don't. So obviously the monsters aren't spawned in, so I must not have passed the threshold. I thought it was like monster appearing from the side, but it's just the way things are built different. Thought there was something on the floor. Could be a radio thing. Ugh. Bother my eyes and my ears. Wrong. It's still going? Yeah, absolutely crazy. Crazy bunkers. Trying to see if that actually is the starting room. It's like kind of bonkaging right here with it. Is this the starting room? I have a weird walking place. Now we're just in the hallway here. It wasn't deck 6 where I spawned, was it? A bit more adjustingly. Here's the rec room. Can't quite see the thing for it. You can tell like which things to prioritize and which are not. The are not numbers. Doodly doo. Fun times. Yeah, I'm gonna like try to look over here again. Maybe from up high, then work my way down low, but not too slowly. Just not try to leave the confines of the ship, even though I'm kind of in right now. Hello, Hisamaru. How you doing on this almost November 21st? Still Age of Calamity Day. Man, what's gotten into me where I'm not even playing it right now? Hope if I was in death mode, but I was like getting myself moving. I've already been here. I think I might have. I feel like the vice grip was on the mind. Is this room? No, it's just because things match up just that closely. Never even grabbed the fuse from the starting room, or even the flashlight, because I just like zoomed out. Because I'm a zoomer, you know. Look how zoomy I am. Meow, oomy zoomy. Let's try shifting you. Meow. Not much different.
UHJK.
Meow. Let's do ESDF. I think some people do control some games like that. Meow. Okay, let's light this up. Get a waypoint. Because of how helpful it is. Look how kind of shimmery it is. Shimmering, shining. Parts do I have this? Drop it off. Let's give it a nice little drop off spray, yeah. Yeah. Now we're just gonna floop through the floor and go downward and sideways. Man. Not too easy on the eyes, I can tell you that one. And that much. Guang. Kitchen. Go long, my friend. Let's see, anything over here? Fish sticks here. Hey, a fuse.
I could go power on the submarine.
Let's get some more camera stuff. Yeah, I want a flare gun. Let's see if this looks weird in this. Here, I'm gonna like go up high and shoot it. Or even like down low. I don't know. Too slow. Had a shining hand. Ah, shiny glowing hand. Radioactive monster. I am the monster. Floating about. Fear me and my weapon. However, it's bouncing around. Oh no, I'm dying and flying. Yeah, I kind of lost my way, so I'll just like normally walk out so we can get monsters to spawn in at least. As many as possible. 7 of them that I currently have it set to. That I have it set to. Get it? Because Francais. And surely appearances for other languages. The whole sept thing. September. Technically so. Before the Romans messed it all up with their notable emperors or something. Screwdriver, you think it would be an item to pick up? Maybe it's like something kind of interactable but not fully pick upable. I mean, it wasn't shown that way. Mirum. Monsters are in spawn mode. Activated. I was about to say like that. The words debug mode active don't stick around the whole time. Otherwise I would have noticed like, hey, those words be there. There's words all around me. Please help me, my house is haunted! That's a strange meme I made before. I don't even know if it got properly uploaded somewhere. It might have been briefly uploaded on Facebook. Because I was a weirdo to put videos on Facebook back then. Even while I was in TryclydeTamer mode. But not the hotspot 480p and 360p limited data streaming TryclydeTamer. And imagine how far from grace, yeah, I do. Yeah, stuttering like that. Did I even stutter, so to speak, that much? Or just stumble on my words, if anything. Hello. All this be as it is. There's some cameras over here, certainly. Let's try to get something triggered. Camera, how you doing? Wong. And I'm out of here. Oh, now they're spawning, of course. Hello, Mr. Brute. How you doing then, Mr. Brute? Hopefully it's gonna, yeah, I was about to say, it better be fixing itself before long. Let's go over here. We're just gonna walk along top. Yeah! Walking on top of the world. Making me want to watch Polar Express now, but a bit more into December.
Maybe in Florida.
I don't know. I feel like you want to be proactive out in the world rather than just in movie watching. Movies you've seen a multitude of times. I wonder how many times I've seen Polar Express all the way through. Probably at least 10 times. Could certainly be one of my more watched movies. I'm sure Shrek is higher up. Or maybe Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Or just other episodes. Well, we got 3 brutes. Are there more spawned in? So it must be 3 brutes we're dealing with. I see at least 2 fiends moving about. It looks a bit more blue than purple down there. So it could very well be 3 hunters. I don't know. I'd have to look around a little bit more. I should know who's in here with me. Hello, goodbye. Even though you can't kill me, so what am I worried about? How you doing? What's up? You're my friend, and I love you. My little baby boy. Little baby man. Somebody's roaring. Hey, how you doing, bub? What's up, broody bubs? I'll see you guys later. Can I walk on the crow's nest, if you could even call it that? Radio transmitter tower? Rocking on top of the world. Now it's gonna be all that way, because the way the hunter spawns in, I guess. Yeah, I hate this world. We're not gonna die. How y'all doing? What's up with y'all right here? Are you little baby boys? Hey, you're a big boy. About normal sized. Roar. I don't know if you're bigger or smaller than normal. I mean, the fiend is obviously a little baby man.
Not very fiendish, if you ask me.
Oh no, he chased me out. They are definitely moving faster. But you can't chase me. You will not lick me. Here's like try to have all the monsters convene in like one area. Try for like a camera. You like kind of already cameraed before. Wong. Wong. Roar. Excuse me. Hello, Hunter. Nice to see you. It's been a not long time since I last seen you. Light it up, light it up, up. The brutes are on fire. Well, I'll toss that pretty far. It's kind of green, the way it's flashing about. So there's a little bit of a hue going on. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Like this. Haha, come and get me. You won't get me. Oh, they're falling down, one by one. And that one. This is fun. Is there another hunter? Obviously, there must be more. There's gotta be at least 2 around the world somewhere. There's that one. That one down there? No. Just a little bit of the world. Okay. This is fun to mess around with, even if it's like kind of loses its charm a bit quickly. Yeah, you're flying. Yeah, you see monsters going about. But it's fun. I'm glad I joined the Team Junkfish Discord server, even though I probably wouldn't have even known Monstrum were a thing, even though probably look it up. It's like, are there mods for Monstrum? I'm like, of course there are, my Irish Siri would say. Even though it's like, sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Even though it feels like some Irish peeps should know Monstrum, even though it's more of a Scottish company-made game. Team Junkfish, I think they are. Yeah, based in Edinburgh. Not Edinburgh, Indiana, but Scotland. UK, if you want to be controversial about it. Well, let's not leave the confines just because the fiend's doing stuff. Gotta pay attention to where we're moving. Alright, we're not gonna get 2 frames per minute, are we? Okay, it's kind of smoothed out here. Surely nobody's down here already. Am I stuck here? Let's go elsewhere then.
No, you will not get me.
Instead, I'm gonna walk in this area. For some reason, it's kind of Zelda feels, almost like Goron Mines, maybe? Okay, that's a tangible thing. It's like probably ones you can go into differently than the others. Let's walk down here, yeah. Reminds me of olden times where you can kind of glitch into these things, like go to a door, not quite on one right here though. Just trying to find a better example of it, like down lower. Too slower. How you doing? Like, I guess kind of right here. Just kind of zoom into this, even though it looks like nothing. Falling. And I'm going to die because I wasn't pressing U, and I'm pretty sure I would have fallen anyway. Alright, I think I'll do another quick run. Or something to get 13 minutes or more. In fact, I should probably look at my data usage. Doot-dee. People be liking my Instagram post, even though it's not one for my stream. It's just a simple selfie. 5.9. I feel like I was only at like 5.2, so it's not going bad. And we're coming up. Well, it's only 100 minutes right now on active streaming. I remember. Go to simply spawn your monsters. The dice days are coming, and they're gonna spawn. It's like I'm almost going for a weird type of English voice, like Irish or something, but not fully committing to it. You know, we're just zooping about. We're just wishing and washing. Yeah. Is this messing you up? What the heck was that? Oh, it was the steam that I just boosted into. Is that a monster? Or is it just a steam flumping about? Yeah, monsters aren't fully active until I probably do a camera or something. Unless the hunter's about. How you doing, Hunter? The Coomer Hunter. Not one there, I guess. Or just wasn't happening. Yeah, we're going to gas this thing. Yeah, I think I tried this boar. It's like kind of weirdly mixed with the pink. Out in the open, even though I guess I'm just on this. Yeah. Woo. You know what it is. Yeah. That's what the stream needs more of. Fire play. Amazon Fire Stick. That does look pretty cool. Like the whole purple and silver I like, even though it's definitely a hot pink. Mauve. No, mauve. That's like more of a reddish purple, I think. If I remember properly. Apparently Maeve is a popular girl name for 2020. Babies. It's like, people, like the name you give your baby, it's probably one it would likely keep the rest of its life unless it doesn't change it. I'm sure there will be even weirder names in the future. Not that Maeve is a bad name. It's an interesting character in The Boys. That's why they call them The Boys. I feel like that would be an interesting joke to make. Is that maybe more of a Billy Joel thing instead of Elton John? Maybe in a Walking Dead World Beyond. Speaking of those shows, I could probably watch newer episodes of them. I watched episode 4 of season 2 Mandalorian. Pretty decent. And then, yeah, I could like watch the episodes of Fear the Walking Dead and World Beyond. Preferably Fear the Walking Dead because it's a little bit better around now. Seasons 4 and 5 were a little meh. Season 3 was mwah. Very mwah-tastic. Season 6 is a pretty close, not quite mwah, but that's impressive type of thing. Da-da-da, how you doing? Da-da-da, I'm gonna jump. Meow. We're zooming and flumping. Gwarngo. So we're gonna make a nice jump like floomp. Then we're gonna take off like an airplane. Like mine in 8 days. And pretty much gonna be like in about a week by the time it reaches early morning because you have to wake up at like 4 a.m. or something that Saturday. That's gonna be fun. Hopefully I can balance out sleep schedules, especially around Thanksgiving. I'm sure turkey, sleep induction, coma, sleeping will be good. Sleeping more than coma. Food coma. Even though I don't really even eat that much on Thanksgiving. It's like, yeah, turkey, yeah, noodles, yeah, mashed potatoes, yeah, roll, and that's about it. Well, I mean, yeah, I like go for desserts. Once the room settles in, even though I have a separate stomach for, you know, desserts. Like, man, I'm full. Put a piece of pie in front of me. Yeah, I'll eat a little bit of that. Even more than a little bit. You know what? I don't need this anymore. I got a sub headlight. I'll get the sub in about 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, I feel like I might even be going too far for it. Okay. It wasn't 10 seconds. But we'll make it there soon. A lot quicker than otherwise, even though I'm kind of not doing it right. As I get out of the confines of the ship, I feel like I'm kind of below everything. We're just gonna scoot along the bottom of the world. How you doing? We're in a hallway. There it is, Mr. Subroom. Rise up a little bit, back on the street. Settle you into place. Yes, sir. Yeah, what, do I still have it? Sometimes that happens like normal mode playing too. Even on stream, I think it did happen. I thought I tossed it even though I didn't right click. It was just the way it goes into the wall like that. Shabloompadee. I'm going to kind of cut through. See? It's even like a normal plane thing as well. Here. Here's a strange idea I have. Instead of burping about it. We're just going to cut through the wall. Yeah. Kind of disjointed. Let's go to this spot. Is that sub headlight? That's something. No. Oh, it's just a weird little divoting thing. A life buoy. Yeah. Very, accessible. Based on the current Monstrum ways about. Or maybe there were crew members up there that got, like, tossed overboard. Hello, Mr. Brute. I'm going to join you. Will you be my friend? Hi there. Hi there. How you doing? You going to come with me? It wasn't even chasing me. You better chase me. You better move. You better dance. Let's make it night. You better run from... Is it chasing me? Come on, you think it'd be chasing me by now. But obviously it does. It's catching up well enough. Let's check its speed. It almost seems normal, but a little bit faster. Up, up, and away! Or, you know, the little wind song. Dee-da, 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 up, and away. Dee-da, dee-da. I don't know. I thought that was like a giant vacuum or something from Splatoon. It's like, wait a second. What's just the weirdness of the bridge? No fall damage. Or I could even test the limits even more with it, as long as I'm not going above anything else. Crunch. We ain't crunching. Crunching nothing. Alright. We're going to zoom here now. We're going to zoom like that. We're going to zoom to the side. Even those. Oh yeah, that is also a thing. The hold button for moving the crane. Does it actually do it? I feel like I tried it before in previous streams. But it's like moving it awkwardly. Oh, it's like just doing it all into place. So, does the escape work? Okay, not quite. Maybe it has to go fully to the ground. Feels like it's not kind of going haywire, but it's not showing an escapability. It's like, a lot of noise is being made. I better yump out there. The David controls. Dink ferret. You're coming better. Just flying around. Yeah, zoom. Yeah, zoom. Yeah, zoom. I should put it as down as possible. Bounce it out a little bit. If it'll stop moving. I don't know if it will. Yeah, it's not even in the right place. Right toward more. Even though I can't. Let's try this. Zoom her up a little bit. Zoom her to the right. It ain't even working properly. Hello, Mr. Brute. How you doing? Mess around with everything. Yeah, look at all that. So what's the other one to like undo? G, maybe? What? Oh, it's just him up against me. It's like, why is it making swings and sounds really weirdly? You're my friend. You love me so much. Did you try to bash your head face lips into me? Although I was nervous about it. Just the utter sheer speed that he's got going on. You chased me in here. You're not going to join me forever. Never and ever. That's the close proximity there is. Okay. At least in this particular layout. Man. I don't know why that's spooking me. Or even surprising me in general with how fast they are. Come on, Hunter. Let's not be shy. Let's try to do something with a camera. Where are you? Right here. Beep, 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 beep. Wong. Let's make a mess in this hall. In this hall, this mess hall. Yeah, I could almost complete the thing. Yeah, let's actually go down to the engine room. I don't really play with that much. Not to memory, at least. Is it here? Upward. And onward. Not quite. Zooming about. Is it even lower down? I'm sure it'll spawn in. Yeah, here we go. This is one room of it. I think. Yeah. It's like the deck 4 junction one at least. Yeah, because here's junction 4 right here. It's already powered. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a fuse for it, so I don't have a fuse. But do I really need one when I can just do it like that? Hopefully I didn't mess it up. And it was like already in the death plane. Yeah, maybe I'll just give like one more run to be prepared for the finishing. Could come up right near 2 hours of streams, or maybe not. Blah. Put the cookie down. Watch Aftermath with Alex Arnold Schwarzenegger, even though I think it's a very highly reviewed movie. Gulp. Gulp, gulp, gulp. A yonk. A swooping. This was kind of funny earlier today because, like, my dad kind of got lured into a show he didn't know was a show first. Like, man, why is this so long? I didn't know this was a series. Then I looked it up and I was like, Dad, the show is 4 seasons. He's like, oh, I guess I'm done watching it. He was like, a few episodes in season 2 of it. The show's Queen of the South specifically. Like, okay. Then he's like, is this a movie? Is this a movie? It's like, yeah, it says right there. Movie. And it says rated R. R means movie. Well, a TV show would say TVMA. See, I know my film business, even though it's like kind of a basic thing. See, that's why I would that's why I would beat up a film major. Yeah, beat up myself. In more ways than one. Hey, look, I am the helicopter. Choppa, 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 chop. Very choppy boy. Oh man, feels like my legs kind of going to sleep, so I need to do some personal adjustments. Yeah, what's the whole thing about posture? Me actually kind of going within my desk. It doesn't feel bad. My feet are kind of cold sitting on like a whiteboard I've had around. The one I used for a little bit of note taking for sunshine back in the day. Yeah, back in the day of, oh yeah, 2 months ago. I mean, even though I did that first session on September 18th and I didn't do anything for like 10 days because of data limits. And yeah. Even those times were kind of good times before some R-ing and P of my doggo. But this isn't going to be a sad time. This is going to be a happy time of enjoying games and enjoying the memories of everything. Memories of this game. Thanks to my brother for providing this game for me in like late January 2015. It's like, oh, there's this new horror game I'm kind of interested in. Monstrum. He's like, here's my credit card. Get it for yourself. Then he watches me play it on occasion, at least when I first got it. Then sometimes like, hey, come watch me do some Monstrum mods. It's like, okay. I like kind of surprised him before. I was like, hey, guess which monsters I'm gonna be up against? And he was like, all of them. He didn't even know Monster mods were a thing. But it's like, hey, I made it happen. Even though I didn't invent the mod. What's something else I could try and like kind of cut through just so I can look strange about it. You're waving about, just trying to like center yourself out, kind of like this, kind of on a downward spiral. Is this something astronauts do? They gotta balance out and cut through the world, and they can phase through walls and everything. I didn't even do a thing to let monsters probably spawn in. I don't even remember where it did spawn. I'm pretty sure it was the lower deck, but don't quote me on it. I go too low. Cholula. Alright. So, just kind of work with something here and kind of play by ear. I feel like I'm kind of in a low spot, so let me try going up. Going up on a snooze day. Even though it's Saturday now because it's midnight. Yay! I don't know if this will count as a streaming into 2 days situation. I'll just have to see about it. Nyom. Nyom. We're nyoming about. Bup, 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 bup. Op, 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 op. Vlum. 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 A little bridge. I didn't even mess around with the intro room, but I want to have monsters around for it. Nyom. 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 Why am I just singing Mario World music now? Kind of the Boo House or combination of the castle, even though it's all the same leitmotif. Do 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 do. Whether the key is changed up a bit to better fit the location where the music is playing. Yeah, it's gonna play haunted house music underwater, even though it kind of is a thing like the whole ghost ship. Brum, 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 brum. I feel like I spawned over here because like it's doing the is this what astronauts do type of thing? Type beat. Like kind of divot down. Is that right there? Where's spawn? Yeah, it's like a locker here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, here's my spawning room. In fact, I'm gonna like try for the glitch. Yeah. 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 Something happened. Nothing. Whoa! I kind of did glitch through. So let me just go upward, onward, and upward. Here's a broken room. There's an air pump in here. Okay, so I know that much. And a keyboard. Here, let's see if it works now. It's still not. That's kind of concerning. Pretty sure it does work fine if I do a headphone connection. Even though I guess I did have that keyboard for 5 years. I think it was 2015 when I got it. For Christmisu. Beep, 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 beep. I didn't even like do the proper thing for monster spawning. We're on deck 7 here, so let's zoop down here. We're in the bathroom. Oh, I guess it kind of counts as monster spawn now. But, you like this? Now they should be spawned in. I'll just get a camera. Where everyone may be, even though I've heard it. Here's one. Hello there, how you doing? Vwong. And I'm out of here. See if these boys spawn in. Let's get invisible enough walls so we can see how it works. See the spawning. Do I see hunters down there? Nah. Huntress at that. The alien empress, queen, Xeno Schmorf. Xeno Smorgasbord. That's kind of something my dad does in a lot of S words. Like schmores, ceramic. I don't know. Words of that sort. Oh, hello. Didn't expect to see you so roarishly right there. And boorishly. You're being very boorish. I'm gonna jump over you, Boris. Boris the Hunter. Even though it could be a female hunter named Boris. This feels like a fun thing to do. This is my girlfriend, Boris the Bear. I don't know. You know, it's like the whole Sonia one in Madagascar 3, which I kind of based a thing in Pokemon Heart Gold after. Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson. Okay. I was lined up. Is that Brute Light I see, or is it just a lantern? Oh, it's Brute Light. It still wasn't spawned in at the time. I can't quite see it right now. Let's kind of go a little bit higher up. I feel like I'm lowering, stooping to the level. I'm gonna make a mad dash to it. It's like I'm doing a Phantom Gamer thing, like the raw. We're gonna do some Dead Man's Volley. Wah, cha, wah, cha, yeah, cha, yeah, cha. I don't know. It was like kind of doing the thing like I was touching against Steam, but I'm not dying about it. Can I go up, please? I think it was like because of Steam interactions. I thought it was like showing the. Actually, it might be around. Let's see. Nah. A weird ting going on. I could like mess around with fire, but I've got a couple pumps. I don't know. Okay, spawn some hunterization here. Ba -ba -ba -bum. Man, it's such a weird dynamic when you actually have the game running kind of normally, not in debug mode or invincibility stuff. I mean, obviously it's a god mode thing when in debug mode for application. Oh, now things are going slow, probably because of some monster dynamical changes, especially the music for one thing. Going up on a Saturday, 12:05 a.m. It's not 12:06 yet. I'm gonna say I'll go until I die, not by falling. What that was about to happen there. I was like gonna let go, but it didn't probably happen. We're going out to the water, see how long the hitbox lasts. Oh, not much, too long. Can I go higher? Somebody's chasing me because they can see me. Hello, my bucko buddy. Even though I'm right here. Yeah. Okay, I might have to end the stream in a minute. Getting a little bit coffee. Or maybe just a dry mouth situation. Ugh. Kind of deep-rooted. Take it easy. I'd pretty much be dead if I was in non-god mode or debug mode. I'm just gonna cut through the wall, thank you very much. See about some locker hunting. That's how it matches up. That's strange. I mean, yeah, that's why you obviously always hear the thing. The steam. Yeah. Oh, here I go dying now. See ya, cruel world. Alright. If I'm gonna be coughing this much, I might as well end the stream. So, with that, I thank you guys for watching this stream. I'll just chill on the main menu for a minute while I see it off. Not quite 2 hours on stream. I mean, me just talking about could reach it to that point, but I don't think I'll allow it to happen. I was about to say, I've been recording right, even though I could just download the VOD. It'll be fine. Yeah. Just fun messing around with various settings on moddings. See a little bit more eventually, even though I wouldn't really stream this game way too often. Don't want to oversaturate it. After all the streams I have done, it's like, what, number 25 or something? Give or take. Maybe more, maybe less. Yeah, I might be confusing with Splatoon numbers. Splatoon 2 at that. This could be like Monstrum number 19, 20. Give or take, even. And, yeah. As a reminder, I leave for my Florida trip on the 28th. I could very well stream at those times. I'll be taking the laptop and, well, I mean, there's a webcam on the laptop, so I'll need to take one. I'll be taking a headset mic that is over there. I could grab and show it, but no real need for it. But streams are likely. Not that I can guarantee they'd happen. Wouldn't really want to stream in a crowded area like an airport for one. I need to be masked up. Rather not be around people. Especially in Florida where I'm going, so... So with that, oh boy, we might be coming close to the 2 hour point. We're at 1:59, 06, and 07. Okay, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Until the next stream and the daily uploads of Pikmin 3 Deluxe, all that going on. Do not toast yourself, and remember, keep on God moding and seeing a lot of pink in your debug mode and all that. And have yourselves a darn good night.